I'm Kainton the Tech Pro, and finally I've completed this course I've been working on. I want to find a way to cover all these subject areas in one lesson. So this series of 29 lectures are in a space of 5 minutes to 10 minutes for each of them, and they are super easy because I've broken them down into chunks. We are going to cover Thymeleaf, which is a template engine that you need to know. We have MVC architecture, H2 in-memory database, MySQL, Springboot, Java, JQuery, and Bootstrap. We are going to cover all these lessons in one application. So let me stop this presentation, and I'm going to show you what to expect. So let's see. So in this application we are going to build this page you see here. So this page allows you to add a new student, to edit student data, and also to delete student record, and also have this beautiful navigation bar here, and have a beautiful page design using jQuery and Bootstrap. So this is really interesting, and feel free to skip to the next video if it's something you already know. So if you have a knowledge of programming already and you know some of these things, you can actually skip to the next one. So if you go to the description box, you can see the list of lessons here, starting from 1 to 29. So I call this lesson Thymeleaf plus Springboot because these are the two things I actually focus on. But along the line, you are going to learn a whole lot of things. Now, as for the source codes and the step-by-step procedure, you also have it. So if you go to this description box, you'll see tutorial page. If you click on the tutorial page, it will take you right to the tutorial page that have all the steps. So each of the steps corresponds to a lesson here. So I have introduction to Thymeleaf. If you go to this place, you have lesson 1, introduction to Thymeleaf as well. You can see it here. If you scroll down to the second one, we have project setup in Spring Initializer. If you also go to the video, you have project setup in Spring Initializer. So everything is laid out for a beginner, for an expert. If you are learning programming, this is the best way to learn it. Start from the beginnings, step 1. The source code is there for you. If you miss something, just go to the page and check what you missed, and then try to cross-check it, right? Then if you also have some challenges, you are not meeting up something, feel free to leave me a comment and I'm going to respond to you immediately. So this is easy way to learn. This is the best way to learn. I want to see you learn all these things very easily. Let's just quickly go back to this presentation and let's see. So in this presentation, we have a whole lot of things. We have outlined all these, and now we have explanation of all these. This presentation, I'll leave it in the description box because I'm not going to start reading them one by one. So I have Springboot, Thymeleaf, we have H2 database, we have MySQL, we have MVC architecture, Bootstrap, jQuery, and JavaScript, and this is the architecture we'll be using. So I'd like to wish you all the best on your journey to learn, and please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed, so that if I make an update, you get notified. After now, we are going to be moving into Spring Security. How do we do user authorization and authentication using Java and Spring Boot? So again, I'd like to thank you for being here. I'd like to commend you for learning, and I'd also like to encourage you to continue learning, and I'm sure you'll get the knowledge you need. So let's get started.